Hello everyone, my name's PGA or TeamAmerica, and this is my Heroic Duels Token Druid guide. So, as you can see, our hero power is Harvest Time, 2 mana, destroy a minion, then summon 2/2/2 treants for that minion's owner. So, this hero power has 2 great effects. It's a ton of value for yourself. So, if you just play Tour Guide and Hero Power it, that's a 1 mana 4/4, which can help you out a ton in the early game. But then also, a huge issue that Druids have is destroying big minions because they don't have hard removal other than like Mulch, which is in one Mulch and Naturalize, which are both in Wild and just not available. So, Harvest Time, you can turn any minion into a 4/4 basically. So what if they have a 100/100, you turn it into a 4/4. So it's typically you're using it on your own minions early on, and we're basically all in on this whole token strategy. We have a Wisp. Um, so in the early games, we're going to be focusing on hero powering our minions, but in the later games, sometimes we're going to hero power our opponent. We have Power of the Wild, Savage Roar. I've worked in a Solar Eclipse. Not everyone's running that. You got Solar Forest. Your strongest card is Arbor Up. Summon 2/2/2 Treants, and then you give all your minions +2/+1. It is a ton of value. And Greybow is basically if you actually get this Death Rattle to go off once, it's like paying for itself. And typically it'll probably go off multiple times just because you're always going to have minions on board and there's not a lot of waves there. But let's get started. If you're new to Duels, how it works is you build your deck and then you queue up. You start with 20 health and it goes up in increments of 5 to 40 health. After the first and fifth game, you gain access to a passive treasure. A passive treasure, for example, is the first minion you play each turn has Rush, or the first spell each turn you play costs 1 less. And then after the first 9-ish games, you're offered 3 buckets of cards that you can choose to add to your deck. And so your deck is growing over time as the run goes on.
Omu versus Fireheart.
You can always withdraw from the competition, Professor.
So you're typically mulliganing for your cheaper cards. I'm going to start off with I'm gonna keep the Runic Egg to play turn 1. And then I'll keep the Wisp as a backup in case he kills it. But basically all that matters is that we hero power. And then hero power, and then hero power. So we're starting off with the Runic Egg. Okay, so yeah, he's killing it, which, I mean, it's okay. He had to use a lot of value on that. We just make 2/2/2s. And make him deal with that. He's gonna be able to kill everything off. It's not great for us. I can just see what I get from nature studies. Ooh, Arbor Up is good. So he can clear the board, but turn 5 we Lightning Bloom Solar Eclipse Arbor Up. He clears the board, we Haunted Creeper Hero Power it. Is Nerubian Egg better? Actually, I think I just play these, and I don't actually feel empowered either of them. This gives me the best chance of having minions on board next turn when I do my super turn. I mean, this will be a 4-4. That turns into a 4-4. I was really lucky. Unless he has a lightning storm and then it's not as lucky. But I mean, if he lightning storms this, we're in good shape. So Lightning Bloom, Solar Eclipse, Arbor Up. I'm not sure how he could possibly deal with this.
Could you repeat that? I'll write that down.
Okay, so if he just played that in the he didn't realize that that card didn't actually overload. Double Bolt would have been bad. So I do have one Discover. Not very good. Recycling is okay, but it's not. So what you want to look for on this is typically tempo. But we only have one card that discovers, and there aren't many discover cards. So we'll probably take Recycling. It'll actually make for some super long, boring games. Thank you for following. It's not the worst. It's not the best. And I do love swipes. It's just not the deck for it, though. Living Roots is really nice. We are an all-out token deck. So I think we take the Nature's Army. Swipe is nice. It like hedges what we are as a deck, though. And going the Nature's Army route like gives us a better chance at more arbor ups. So I think I'm gonna lean towards Nature's Army because this is the bucket that we're gonna be leaning towards for the most part. And I will say that in general, this deck is you're winning your early games usually, and then you struggle once you get past like the 5-win mark. Unless you pick up something like Double Time. The balance bucket was very tempting there, because it is like the best Druid bucket, but I don't think it fits this deck. It's also funny that they offer that bucket to us because I'm constantly begging for it when I would play my Spell Druid deck. And then they give it to me when I'm not playing I'm playing one balance card. But it happens. So, that was our passive treasure. But if you weren't reading, the passive treasure is recycling. Whenever a minion dies, we gain 1 armor. So as a token deck, we gain a ton of armor. But so what you're looking for is something that gives you tempo. So something that makes your spells cheaper, like Ronin's Scrying Orb. Or honestly, I just like I think it's called Mysterious Home. You just get 2 random secrets to start the game. It just gives you a lot of tempo. So people like this is a very strong deck. People have been like learning how to tech against it by putting in by taking Caltrops a lot, which makes it so that the first minion we play each turn takes 1 damage, which kind of ruins a lot of what we do. Luckily, they didn't do it. And by people have been doing it, I mean like I've been doing it, and it actually works incredibly well. I actually think I can play some stuff, but this just makes another 2/2 on the board basically, and heals me for 1. Ouch.
You fight me, you get burned.
Okay, so I can kill it. Adorable Infestation. Just get some stuff on the board. Next turn I'm probably looking to play more Soul Cub and Soul of the Forest to have some resilience on my board. Or let's see, what is Solar Eclipse Savage Roar? So we have 7 damage on the board, and then it's +8 for Savage Roar, and then it would be Okay, so now we have 4 plus 12, which is only 16. Or actually, do I just play? Yeah, 4 plus 12, 16. This is actually pretty dangerous if he has evolving missiles. We might lose to devolving missiles this turn if it goes 1-1-1. If one of them lives, I think we're okay. Or if like one of them doesn't lose the death rattle. Oh, this was a mistake. I think. Cause not, well, it should be fine. Like, so basically one of these dies it makes 2, and then there's just no room for the other one's death rattle. Really. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Could be worse. Let's see, we got... It's not enough.
You're barking on the wrong tree! You're barking on the wrong tree!
I think that's worth. We had 6
You fight me.
6. We were
you
2
get
off lethal
burned.
there.
Turn it up.
I'm gonna play around AoE. We win if we have anything on board, basically. He's played a Blizzard and a Frost Nova. We're at no risk of dying.
I didn't ditch class to get second place.
Evolving missiles. think we crush Brain Freeze. That's not gonna be good enough.
Make it double.
We hunger for vengeance.
Oh. Okay, 4+6 lethal.
Room to grow.
And we're almost at 50 health. I mean, we put 2 of these cards in our starting deck. Wild Growth isn't the worst. These cards are worthless to us, and, I mean, if we had taken a last balance, maybe, but... Jungle Moonkins give both players +2 spell damage. We don't actually have a card that benefits from that, so... Pretty easy group learning, I would say. And we're 2-0. When you're playing Token Druid, you should be crushing the early rounds, and I mean, we're basically doing that. There was some risk that game, but even then, he would have needed more removal. Like, if we ever drew Warden's Insight, it was just a full board that he would have had to clear again. We had a ton of health. And yeah, oh, one way that's good to judge buckets is, like, if you're willing to put a card in your starting deck, there's a decent chance that the bucket is going to be good for you. Now, there are cards that you can get in buckets that you can't even put in your starting deck that are much better. So you need to, obviously, keep an eye out for those. But, yeah, like, there's really no late game, I would say, for this deck. It's more you want to start fast, you want to kill them, and if you don't, you're trying to send wave after wave after wave, and they just run out of removal. Is the goal. It's like, if you have to, you just trade off their board until they run out of cards, because you should be able to generate value with your hero power every turn.
Omu versus Rattlegore.
I don't...
There is no life
I don't think we
within
keep
you,
any of these.
Twisted wretch.
Like, it's a little cute to keep Lightning Bloom and Greybow. Because it could potentially be a pain for him to deal with. But I think it's just more important for us to get on the board. So he's most likely just going to hero power this right here.
Wanna blow something up?
Right. This is okay.
It's time for a little blood.
See, we are looking at 6 + 8. 14. Pretty decent, but... Now we would be looking at 8 plus 10. So if he doesn't... He's probably going to, yeah, be able to clear some of it off. So 6 plus 8 for 1. Wait. 6 plus 8 is 14. Plus 1. So now we're at 7 plus 8 is 15. And game over. So our choices here are Blood Moon, which is nice because it's a board buff, and Spyglass just like a tempo play, but you don't know what you're gonna get. I think we just take Blood Moon, even though we're typically not gonna be stealing life. Oh, Guru the Might Tree is disgusting. For the rest of your game, your treants have +1/+1. This really wears down your opponents over time, especially with the recycling. If we were to get like the 1% captured flag as well, they would just be absolutely hilarious. All of the treants would be +4/+4. And like Force of Nature is like meh. It's not terrible. It's not great. It's 5 mana 6/6. But we're a token deck. And then Fair Arborist it's okay as well. But again, so you can look at the name of the bucket. So how the buckets are offered to you, that it will look at your deck. So if like you have a lot of token cards in your deck, you're more likely to get, or if you have more cards from the Nature's Army bucket in your deck, you're more likely to get offered Nature's Army. So like sometimes you'll get offered a Nature's Army bucket that isn't great, but by taking it, you're increasing the odds of getting offered more Nature's Army buckets. So it makes it worth it to take it over cards that might be marginally better, to increase your odds of getting cards like Arbor up later. But yeah, so that's something I didn't touch on yet. The buckets, they're random-ish. Like, you can manipulate the odds in your favor based on what's in your deck. Like, for example, my discard Warlock deck runs Soulfire. Not because Soulfire is a good card, but because it increases my odds of getting offered more discard buckets. Which you want, because it provides a snowball effect. The more discards bucket you get, the more likely you are to get even more discard buckets. So it's similar in this situation. The more Nature's Army buckets you get, the more often you're likely to get Nature's Army buckets in the future. So like when we pass on the swipes the first round, the swipes might have been great, but getting the Living Roots and the Nature's Army bucket increased our odds of getting Grow the Might Tree there, which Grow the Might Tree is actually not great in this game at 3-0, but later it has a good chance of providing value for us. Depending on the deck, it can and how reliant your card is from specific card, how reliant your deck is from specific cards in the bucket, it's worth it to try to really focus down a singular path. Like with Death Rattle Hunter. Okay.
Versus Turalion.
The power of nature cannot compete with the light.
We will see who.
Well, there's no way we're keeping Goro here. I don't think I keep Wild Growth. Like, we're not really a ramp deck. Most likely just turn 1 wild, or... Green Roots, interesting, ever-changing elixir. Probably, like, thieveries. Oh my gosh. And Prince Balthazar.
Your mind is not your own.
Arbor Up is too strong. What is that secret? Oh, it's probably Repentance. I guess it could be Avenge. I did see some deck lists with Avenge in it. Although that's also... Man, actually... That was a little dangerous. I just killed a minion with Spellburst, steal a 2/2.
One ticket, please.
Okay. Deck correctly predicted that. And we can trade here. Hero power this. Go base for 12. And he should be dead. I don't see a way he survives. It would take a disgusting evolve.
I see a vision in the flames.
This cell is bananas.
And we're 4-0. Very good start. But the... So yeah, so the reason that, it's a... I would say this deck is tier 2 is because it will... If you don't get double time, it usually, like, can run out of steam pretty easily later in the run. But right now, we're still in... We're just good to go right now and just running people over. I think I just take Nature's Army. None of these really help us out that much. There's a good chance we'll be playing that Runic just for the 4 totems and ignoring the rush on it unless you really need it. Into through the Might Tree, and these, like, our opponents are gonna start having more and more health. which is what, like, so like just hitting them in the face and then having a Savage Roar in the middle of the game, like when they have 40 health, it's just not enough to kill them. So the game's going to go on for multiple more turns. So it like you have to, like, we'll go on our first wave and then we might get them down to like 20 and then they'll clear it and then we'll have to clear their board. And then we have to build another wave and then they typically clear it and then we build another wave and then they typically clear it and then we build another wave and then we just might have enough to Savage Roar their face. Or they just run out of cards. Because we'll have like 60 health. But, yeah.
Omu versus Slate.
This can be a tough matchup.
Did you bring any mushrooms for me, Omu?
Today I bring only the might of nature.
I think I can keep the Wardens. I really need a 1-drop though. And that's not usually good until turn 3. Not helping. And these are great, but I need a minion. Oh my gosh.
Job done.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
I need minions. We won't be attacking his face until I play Goro with the Might Tree. So we are in a holding pattern, just fighting for board until then. We will not touch his face.
Such big teeth I have. The better to eat you with.
You here for the tour?
I was worried about Rat. So it could be misdirection. probably Wandering Months, or it's probably Open the Cages. Probably want to kill this.
Time is of the essence.
Still guessing the other one's explosive.
Not my best day on the job. Not my best day on the job.
Let's get sticky.
Come, midnight.
Cover up his knife. Oh wait, was misdirection the whole time? I'll trade in and kill that one.
I must return, but the academic career will be in tatters.
And we got him. Okay. We got him. Livo. Pretty good start for the run. But yeah, so as I said, like, he didn't even have what we were worried about him having. Thank you for following. And we just stuck to our game plan and we overwhelmed him. So Disc of Legends helps with Guru the Might Tree and Greybow. Starving, we don't really have any beasts. So it's Disc of Legends or Goggles. I think we just go Goggles. Even it doesn't fit our deck really well, but it's the most powerful. Double Greybow is pretty sick. But Goggles will probably impact our run more. Because, like, double Guru, it's tempo, but, like, the games that Guru is gonna win, Guru is already gonna win. Probably. Does help with Greybow, but it's only one card. Goggles affects every card that costs more than one. So, we'll go Goggles. And then, like, these are good, but you typically, we want to keep our deck thin. So, unless you need these in order to win games, you typically take no more plays. This is one of the best buckets because it keeps your deck thin. But, so, this is the end of the tutorial portion. I will continue the run, but it will be similar as to how I do my normal streams every day on Twitch. Whereas me explaining my thought throughout my plays is constantly. I'll be more interacting with chat. But if you enjoyed, please be sure you like, subscribe, and comment with what you think. And good luck out there. Thanks for watching. Here we go. So how are you doing, chat? A haircut usually costs me $10 or $20, but I usually get it washed. The reason I haven't gotten my hair cut is because
Today I bring only the might of nature.
because I live with two people who are vulnerable and should not get sick. Or it would be dangerous for them to get sick. So I look a little less groomed and they have an increased chance of living. So I made a mistake that I do almost all of the time. In that I forget that I have goggles in my mulligan.
Job's done.
Well, so he can clear my board, and then I get it back. So, it's important to note the secret pool for Mysterious Tome is only secrets that you can put in your starting deck. So, so it can't ever be Flame Ward for a Mage Secret. I would, if you don't have a deck tracker, I would actually write down all the secrets that you can put. Especially the Mage and Hunter secrets. And then in Paladin, the only ones you really need to worry about are Oh My Yogg, Noble Sacrifice, and like Redemption usually. Those are the only ones that like will have a high impact in the game early on. So for a mage, it's the basic secrets. And Duplicate, I think, is the only other one. Rigged Fair Game and Duplicate. I think those are the only ones.
Oh, I'm low on time.
It's too scary to attack face. I need at least 3 health to be willing to do it. Oh, there goes one of my minions. At least. This is tricky because he actually has like a large supply of minions.
Time is of the essence.
Oh my gosh.
Can I light your fire?
And we did a decent amount of damage to him. He does get the kill off a lot of what we have. I mean, we also get the refill. Oh, he actually full clears. If he wanted to. Interesting that he doesn't.
Here for the tour?
No way he has 25 damage. Maybe it's still right to trade there. You look pretty dead. What is that? Summon a random beast, repeat for each secret you've played. We can go Death Rattles. With Goggles, this isn't as bad. I'm a huge fan of these cards. Although, I mean, it's okay. Not great. Stickiness is what matters. I mean, I think you just go.
Omu versus Omu.
Witness the ways of my forest. Let the stronger of us decide.
Even though that only costs 1. So that's not really great for us, but... I mean, come turn 5... It's really great that you're able to put on a brave front. The Josco. I think I actually want the cycle. Oh yeah, Starfall is probably good. He's Token Druid. I might want the Starfall. I'm so focused on my own strategy that I was like, you know what? Fuck it. It's a good and bad thing to be really focused on your own strategy. Because like my mindset right now is I don't care what he's doing ever. At no point will I care what he's doing. I want my strategy going forward to work. Also, he also killed the only not Treant on the board, which is a mistake. Oof. Oof. That's the medium-sized oof there. I think I have to trade.
Some thrive, some will.
Oh. That was a strong turn, chat. I don't blame him for giving up. We are very powerful. So, Theor's Blade is pretty strong because we have a ton of health to work with. Most of the time. And if it gets to the left of our hand, it's only 3 mana anyway. And we are a Nature's Army deck, so... Here we go. It's an okay run. But yeah, so chat, anyone, don't forget, Diamond Hands, buy the dips. This is all that matters.
Witness the ways of my forest.
Like, the hedge funds are having to pay billions of dollars in interest rates. And they're just banking on us messing up and selling. They are doing everything they can to scare us.
Room to grow.
There's only like 10 people playing Duels, so just because I played against him before doesn't mean he's sniping. It means he could be sniping. But... no. There's a decent amount of people playing Duels. Part of the issue is... okay, I was like, if you dare play that, I'm coming for it. He does have a limited amount of mana. Yet. Well, there's a lot of different reasons why people might not play Duels. There are more people playing Duels than you think. To be clear, like, I do want to say that it's less dead than you. So Duels, the community is split in two because of casual versus heroic. They try harder in Duels than in Arena to pair you with someone with a similar amount of wins. There is a high cost barrier to entry. There are people who just don't like building decks. and want it to be built for them. All of these things combine
Out of my wounds!
So the issue is if he clears everything, this Death Rattle goes first, but he might not know that. Yeah, so I was thinking that they could really use some pre-made decks. Oh no. I think they would really benefit from that.
You here for the tour?
Room to grow.
Out of my wounds!
If he steals this, I'm fucked.
The dragons shall kneel before me.
So we really need that to not die. Hope he doesn't have any dragons. He has 4 dragons that we know of in his hand. Okay, this one. Okay. If he would have killed this one, we would have lost Graybo. Luckily, he's not that smart.
Be quick.
Shit.
Time is of the essence.
Alright, maybe I should have drawn.
Room to grow.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Should have drawn a card. Should have drawn a card.
Be quick.
That's not ideal.
Room to grow. Room to grow.
Hey, loser! Hey, loser!
I mean, we're only halfway there.
Wasn't me! Hey, loser! Hey, loser! Wasn't me! Wasn't me! Hey, loser! Hey, loser!
Well, he has a 0 mana spell? Come on. God, that's every spell is 5 freaking damage. I need a full freaking board.
You're barking up the wrong tree!
Room to grow.
Hey, loser!
But I only have 13 damage.
Hey, loser!
Oh no, he's gonna be able to kill them all. Maybe. Okay, that was a good hit.
Wasn't me! Hey, loser! Hey, loser! Wasn't me! Wasn't me! Hey, loser!
Be quick.
Wasn't me!
Here for the tour? Room to grow.
So yeah, so if I hit face once last turn, it's set up, yeah. No, you're right, you're right, you're right.
Form ranks!
Now he gets to heal twice. Jesus!
Hey, loser! Hey, loser! Wasn't me! Wasn't me!
But we're up to 34 damage now.
Hey, loser! Hey, loser!
Like, by hero powering his minion, we were able to increase our attack by 4. Oh my god! Okay, well, he can't have a minion on board the rest of the freaking game.
Hey, loser! Wasn't me!
Like, if he puts a minion on the board, and... Oh, wait. That's lethal, right? 19 times 2. You're not the only one with Savage Roar, bro. Unthrough. Never punished. Warley, thanks for following. Glad you enjoy. Yep, no more, please. I mean, so like the queues after 5 wins won't be in the video.
My forest. Let the stronger of us decide.
Maybe I should have just cut those. Yeah. Gonna be a slow game. Doing nothing for 2 turns is not good, chat. But I mean, just playing Gibberling would have been terrible. It would have worked out.
Time is of the essence.
Maybe just... I think I should have kept the Gibberling, maybe. Just having something to throw down turn 1 would have been okay. Once they get over here, you can corrupt them, potentially. Like, corrupting one of them is possible, because they'll only be 1 mana.
Time is of the essence.
Wow, we both have really heavy hands, apparently. Imagine if Arbor Up was here, and the 2 Fair Arborists were here. I might actually want to draw on both of them.
Thirsty, aren't you? thirsty, aren't you?
The Earth Mother was busy.
Just a sip. Just a sip.
Fuck. 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 Fuck.
Room to grow.
Oh shit. Those treants are 3/3s. How does his deck have less cards than mine? I drew 2. And I've taken so many. No more, please. Okay. So his deck is just better than ours, chat. Maybe Druid's tier 1. But you typically do have issues. Like, I don't know if this will get to 12 points. Why does he get so many Grow the Might trees? And why are they all in his hand? We got 1. And it's carried us this far. Like, people have conceded because of it. Now it's just taunting me, chat.
Some wilt.
Oh, Wanima, thank you for following. Why do you enjoy? I have to take Looming Presence. We need card draw. Cycle. Like, they typically will have a Ross that will get a full clear at some point. They'll have a Combustion.
Versus Omu.
Okay, it's not the same guy.
Witness the ways of my forest. Let the stronger of us decide.
Do you guys think I draw? I guess it depends what his power is. Okay. I think I draw then.
Thirsty, aren't you?
Job done.
Okay, we've made a mistake.
Just a sip.
You're barking up the wrong tree.
So I'm relying on goggles a lot more than my hero power now. I'm not sure if that's right or wrong. I mean, our hero power probably isn't enough, but we are running out of value in our hand.
The Earth Mother was busy.
Room to grow.
Out of my wounds. Out of my wounds.
If it hit here, it would have been bad. They should be fine.
You're barking up the wrong tree.
Back off!
The scourge will devour all.
The light protects me.
Does he realize I can just hero power that and he's dead?
Out of my
Back off!
wounds.
That's so nice that you just cast it and they die. And it doesn't have to do the animation like 4 times.
Did you bring any mushrooms for me, Omu?
Today I bring only the might of nature.
You here for the tour?
We never attack face. Not this turn, at least.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Okay. And the never attack face game starts. Maybe it would have been okay, but maybe I can just wear him out. God. I can also make it that when I attack face, my minions don't die. By buffing their health to 3.
Not my best day on the job.
It's time for a little blood.
Room to grow.
Oh, he has spell damage. Chat, why didn't you tell me he has spell damage?
Time is of the essence.
Chat, this is on you guys. Chat did tell me, I know. God, I'm so stupid, chat.
Not my best day on the job. Not my best day on the job.
I didn't actually post my deck list. I really need to remember to do that. It ain't saving you, brother. Wait, is he alive at 1? Wait. Dude, you could have been alive at 1.
I must return.
He could have been alive at 1. He just had to leave up the 2 3/2s. But instead he traded into one of them. What do you guys think of the potential Ancient Reflections Grey Bow combo? It would be a lot different. Black. Wait, the Super Bowl's next weekend, right? Shift. Wait, that's not going on right now, is it? I thought that was next weekend.
Just a warning. I have a black thumb.
Witness the ways of my force.
Okay, I was like, wait a minute. Why are you saying go Bucks? Hopefully he doesn't have the 1 drop. Okay, that's not great for us. Whenever a demon dies, he takes 1 damage and draws a card. It's incredibly powerful.
Job's done.
You don't pick the one, silly.
chance. Hopefully that's his only one though.
I'll just ride on it.
You know, that his deck, it draws fast. I had that deck. I was doing okay, and then I played against another Warlock, and it was like, oh no.
We hunger for vengeance.
Alright, we still get the 1/1.
That's actually quite good.
And congrats, Grognosh.
Hop in, the pit is churning.
Running out of time.
Generated mage secrets are limited in what they can be.
The Earth Mother was busy.
Job's done.
I like having an egg.
I'll just ride on it.
They're not trapped. They're my friends.
I'll just ride on
They're
it.
my friends.
Okay.
Just ride on it.
Okay, maybe I would have liked to have more minions.
Back
Hoping he doesn't have AoE. It's a gigantic risk. Like, if he just has a Flame Strike, we're fucked.
Running out of time.
I think I am supposed to keep the Gibberling in my hand. Maybe just not play the Blood Moon. Well, it's a sure as hell good thing we didn't use it there.
Thirsty, aren't you?
Like, if he ever plays, like, the Envoy that puts, Primes in her deck, we could copy that. So that our entire deck is just Primes. Is that good?
Room to grow.
That's true, I can copy demons and then he has to draw. And he takes 1 damage for every demon that dies. He countered us, chat. By having no minions on board, I can't copy. And now he doesn't even have any minions. Oh no. I could have won the game if I just copied demons. We didn't get the sweet win, chat. I'm sorry. That was very smart, though. The people here that don't speak English as their first language, so they won't get the joke.
Omu versus Fireheart.
You can always withdraw from the competition, Professor.
Witness the ways of my forest.
We need a minion on board before we can drop the Grey Bow.
Time is of the essence.
Combo chat. So the thing is, it's actually not that hard to destroy all the Grey Bows, though. Hey, Holy Alice, thank you so much for the 2 months. Glad you enjoy. Thank you so much for the support.
Got this.
I can do this. Thank you so much.
Could you repeat that?
I don't think you guys understand how easy it will be for him to kill all these at once. Like, they're literally just dead to a lightning storm. Unless I kill one to start. So if I wait one, wait.
You're barking up the wrong tree. You here for the tour?
Job's done.
Time is of the essence.
Does that help at all? I don't actually know if that helps. No, if he just destroys them all at once... Oh yeah, no, it does help. It does help. No, it doesn't. It doesn't actually help. He killed... but it should be okay now.
Nature speaks through us. Nature speaks through us.
You're barking on the wrong tree.
Holly's here. Hey, Holly. I know she's sad because mommy can't be with her right now.
Room to grow. Room to grow.
Out of my wounds! Out of my wounds!
But yeah, she is what most of my emotes are after. Yep, Holly be doing the laundry. I think he's dead, Shaft.
Out of my wounds!
Yeah, hopefully you guys now know how to master Token Druid and enjoyed my guide. An easy 12-1 run. We only lost to another Token Druid, so maybe it is. If you're watching on YouTube, please be sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Do you think Token Druid is tier 1? Is it better than Mage? Let me know. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.